Almost a century for the Nifty and the mid-cap index, a triple century for the Sensex, and 150 for the Nifty Bank. We're at the high point of the day. One stock that has been gaining is Yes Bank. Tops the Nifty gainers not only today but yesterday too, and this as only 15 days are left for the company to appoint a new MD and CEO. The clamour around various names and various contenders increases and grows. Abhishek joins in with all the details. Abhishek, what's the latest?
Well, Mangalam, sources tell CNBC TV 18 that Ravneet Gill, that is the CEO of Deutsche Bank, is the #1 name in the list that has been given by the board to RBI. Now, there are two names that have been given in the order of hierarchy or preference that Yes Bank has, as to replace MD and CEO in terms of Rana Kapoor when he exits. So Ravneet Gill has led Deutsche Bank in India for 6 years and has over 30 years of experience across various banking verticals. Now, this candidature may get a swift, approval by RBI, given the fact that just 6 months back, RBI had renewed the term at Deutsche Bank for Ravneet Gill. Due diligence, therefore, may reduce and time won't be taken that much with RBI. So, Rajat Monga is the second candidate or the #2 name in the list, while Yes Bank has not responded to our story. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Thanks so much for that, Abhishek. Well, the stock is up close to around 10% in just 2 trading sessions. So, keep an eye out on that one, and we'll keep getting you the latest as well. By the way, the Nifty is continuing to build on the strength. India builds housing finance. That stock is really moving higher. Reliance Industries moves to the high point of the day. And wait a minute, I think TCS said, let's not, don't leave me out of this one, because the stock has seen a sharp correction from around 2,200 odd. That stock, in fact, as well, moving to the high point of the day. And I think the last 5-6 points could be coming because TCS, Reliance, Infosys, all of them moving to the top of the day. And even HDFC Bank, actually, a bit of an up move on that stock. But in terms of numbers, Mangalam will be in focus today because Zee Entertainment comes out with its set of numbers. Mangalam, what do we expect out there?
Well, Nigel, 3 months ago, the stock was trading upwards of 530 odd, and from there we saw a bit of a correction on that counter. Why is that? Because there were a spate of news flows. So the one of them was the fact that, we saw brokerage downgrades coming in from the likes of Kotak, Morgan Stanley, as well as Bank of America, Merrill Lynch. At the same time, the management came out of the news that they intend to sell up to 50% of their stake to a global strategic partner. So those are things that will be on top of mind. An update on that will also be important as far as the management's intention is concerned. So just keep an eye out on a couple of these data points we'll be watching out for. In terms of the numbers, 15% revenue growth, 2,115 crores on the top line. Margins are likely to improve with a growth of about 20% on the EBITDA. 33.7% is what we're working with in terms of margins. Optically, the net profit would be higher by about 36%. But if you adjust for an exceptional in the base, the net profit growth could be around 21%. So 438 to 450 crore is the broad range that the street is working with. The biggest component of their revenue, ad revenue, we're working with a growth of about 15 to 17% out there. Domestic subscription revenue, this is something that the company reports, seen anywhere higher between 16 to 18%. This is as far as the numbers are concerned. Most importantly, management commentary on the viewership trends, as well as what they are talking in terms of investments for Z5 and how much will the margins be limited because of that would be important. And thirdly, an update on the impending promoter stake sale. Are they in talks? Who are they in talks with? Or any sort of update there will be in focus.
Okay, all right, Mangalam, thanks so much for that.